Theme song.
Look, the gnomish people have suffered enough tragedies, alright?
They really have.
To the
Like, so yeah, and it's on, like, because this dude's like, oh yeah, I had a girlfriend, and then I took Lyrica, and now I'm an open homosexual. I was like, okay, what I think happened here is you were gay. Because I know that gay exists, and I know that gay exists hard because I know that I'm straight. And I know that I am straight in spite of the fact that vaginas are fucking disgusting. You know, I want to put my head near them. That's insane.
It is.
That is fucking insane. That's foul.
You look like Sarlacc combined with a face hugger.
Yeah! Like, no right-minded individual would want to do that.
Damn pheromones.
Unless there was, like, some kind of programming that I didn't have a fucking say in. So, you know, hell, you know, by comparison, penis makes sense. You're like, oh yeah, look at that. Like, a healthy dick is just kind of like a bit of a fucked up arm. Like if a dude lost a hand or something.
See,
Like, oh,
have you ever seen those like red mushrooms that look like penises? Long toadstool ones?
Yeah.
Dude, so I can, like, that ruined penises for me. I'm just like, forever I see that.
I do love the idea that, like, you know, because you can sort of understand some of the myths. Like, what is it? Oh, the gnomes. We just keep, like, a magic gnome now.
Yeah.
This game's weird. I don't think this game's better than fucking Chrono Trigger.
It's not better than Chrono Trigger.
At all. I don't know where. Well, but it's a big debate generally in the SNES era.
It's
was
fucking
like,
not.
Yeah, it isn't. If you like this,
I love this game to shits. Like, this is one of my top 10 SNES games, but no, it's not better than Chrono Trigger.
Like, I think from a gameplay perspective, allowing, like, you know, multiplayer was like a big deal for its time. Yeah.
It's an action RPG, which
Again,
doesn't
didn't
really
exist
exist.
at the time.
So it does a lot of things new and different, but game-wise, Chrono Trigger is polished 100 times better. It's got better music.
Story.
Actually, no, music's a debatable. Story.
I'm not like
hands
abducting gnomes.
Hands down, Chrono Trigger better.
Fucking, because that was a weird experience I just went through. I was like, oh, if we beat the shit out of a gnome, that doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Oh, the gnome like leveled up and tried to beat us up because we whipped him for no reason. That seems fair. Oh, we beat the gnome. Now what? Well, we own the gnome. No.
The best, like, apparently the sequel to this game is fucking amazing. I'll have to download a fan translation and play it one day. Because it's only released in
fan translations.
It has like 23 endings.
Yeah, man, that was like... That was the huge deal for fucking Chrono, was like... There were some sensible endings too, and then there were like just fun ones you could get.
I love those things.
There's ones where like just the girls chat about like people as they come up on screen. Which I find very amusing. Women like to bitch.
I like to bitch.
I mean, yeah, I can't talk, but like fucking working at a bar made me a gossip, man. I fucking like I hate that, but I love it so much.
Dude, it's a good feeling.
It's just like I didn't used to be like that, and then people just tell you shit, and they tell you deeply personal shit, and that gives you a rush. You're just like, people's personal lives and secrets and shit. It's like reality TV, but actually real. And there's like, you know, crazy shit happens, and it's like that universe art that I constantly fucking go on about. It's like, yeah, I get to see weird sitcom shit, but like actually happen. Like the time, you know, my manager made a joke about the, you know, Glassy girl being pregnant, and she was, and she burst into tears.
Yeah,
that's fucking hilarious. That's just one of the best things, because you know that's in sitcoms. It's TV. That's as close as I'll get to seeing like a wizard appear. You know, like that's.
Look, it's Grog.
Sunglasses?
I think so.
I feel like, does this game have an overworld map? Like, where we can see where we are? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Later on we get the dragon and we can fly.
Oh, that's pretty rad.
It's a very good game. Like,
how are we gonna get about? Canon.
I wish that was real. I'd love to get about in a cannon.
World would be a lot more interesting place if humans could handle more G's.
Yeah.
Not even all rolling on the same fucking angle.
Why would you get rid of that screen? You fucking hacks!
It should have been like an incredibly complicated CG cutscene.
That would be
like just
great.
Update, like unnecessary. Like it takes a second to load. Like Pixar worked on it, you know. It goes for 2 minutes and tells a touching story about like you fall in love with a cloud briefly, but like then you have to go because the cloud is very temporary, and so is your time in the sky because you're just a human cannonball. I could totally write for Pixar. It's just so fucking easy. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's almost a Mad Lib at this point. They're like fucking the feelings of Marvel movies. It's like formulaic, but they've got that nailed down pretty well. Like, I watched that one about, like, Mexican heaven the other night. And it actually wasn't bad. And it had, like, an El Santo reference, which is pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard good things about that.
Yeah, well, you know, like, again, it's like Marvel movies. It's a formula, but it's... Are we just punching cunts again?
Yeah.
Beef!
Well, the chick just said she's going on a one-way journey and then got abducted.
Oh, okay.
So, the punching is warranted this time.
Alright, yeah, it's plot-relevant punching.
Jeff, for what?
That rug pattern.
Oh, fuck off, tomato boys!
What is that? What is going on? Okay, there's zombies and racism. So I think we're in the 60s. Can we hit that? Is that an enemy? What is that doing?
You've got to use magic on it.
Oh, look. I don't have attack magic. You gotta fucking... Oh, you got gnome. What does gnome... Oh, gnome gives you earth and shit. Get fucked. Creepy little bush baby thing.
I hate this place.
Where are we? What's going on? Fill me in on the story.
Alright, so...
Oh, oh! Ow.
The town is full of people that just don't talk. They all just ... And this place, they're all become part of this cult. This ruins, and so we've got to, you know...
Moon Saber!
Hey!
Can I hit them while they're gold? What's going on here?
Fucking gold members.
So many things change, and I don't know what
the man with the golden gun!
I figure a golden gun wouldn't work. I figure there'd be, like, metal issues. Like, yeah, but can gold handle an explosion? I thought it's like a soft metal.
I'm sure, like...
Alright, I'm doing, like, no damage to these things.
I'm pretty sure they're, like, reinforced on the inside. Like, the insides of them.
Oh, yeah, it'd be, like, gold-plated, yeah. That makes sense. I mean, you know, that kind of... Like, gold plating, though, just sounds like a poor person's idea of, like, a good... Ow, hey, what the fuck's going on
No, I mean,
here?
it'd be like 24 karat gold, you know? It'd be like... The actual insides of the gun and everything would be... steel and shit. Whatever they use.
What about gold bullets? I think that'd be like...
Alright, these things need to fuck off.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm hitting them, but then nothing happens.
Hope that works.
Get fucked. Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Attack magic's great when we have it.
Fuck it, we didn't even need
I feel like if this were a Zelda game, I could shove that. And it disrupts my brain that I'm not allowed to... look.
Let's just go up.
You know, I don't... Is this the floor of Scientology where we get to meet Tom Cruise?
I boy sure hope so.
He smiles like one of those Ava clone
I
units.
fucking hate him. Scary.
You just see the jaw pull back.
Yeah.
Kind of slouches forward at an approximation.
And then
of
fucking
human.
screams. Yeah.
Kind of feel sorry for him. I think something terrible happened to him at some point, and he's just reached out for the like.
Of course, nothing terrible happened. Fucking, he married what's her face?
Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
I think that was probably the best thing that ever happened to him, though. Honestly, I feel sorry for the fucking women in those situations. I mean, imagine having to have sex with Tom Cruise while the rest of Scientology stands around and chants for their messiah.
Right, this thing's summoning zombies.
Oi! Why is it a tomato, man?
It's Japan.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. I feel we should be able to attack him now he's on the ground.
Is he on the ground, though?
Apparently not.
Fucking, alright, look, for real, just hammer it. This is getting fucking annoying. And I don't have, like, you know... Jesus shit. Things shouldn't be allowed to summon other things. Like, that should be forbidden. I don't... Like, that's annoying as shit in fucking Earthbound, and it's really irritating here.
Yeah. It's a bit of poor form. Fuck off, just run.
It is, it's just shit and zombies.
Come on, JPEG, fuck it.
Fucking, Lord, look. Don't walk into the wall, you're...
I'm just gonna fucking kill him.
Yeah.
It's alright. But fucking... some walnuts.
Aww.
Fairy walnuts.
Did you hear about the New Zealand poison sex?
What?
Okay. This is like, probably... Like, you know how I talk about, like, you know, things where it's my fault? You know, like if I get killed by a bear because I'm playing, like, Whack the Bear, you get to laugh at me even though I've died. Yeah, and I stand by that. Like, if I die doing something, like... Yeah, it's not a tragic accident if I'm doing something beyond all reasonable sense.
Hold this Bible and I'll shoot you with a 50 caliber gun.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Like, that's their fault. No one...
Yeah, no, that... Oh, Lord. So, like... Technically, a woman in New Zealand was like sort of raped, and I say that because this is like, again, you know, there's limits to what I can deal with this. So, okay, a guy goes to a woman in Rotorua and says that he'll die unless she performs certain sex acts on him within 48 hours. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're gonna need some solid proof of this dastardly scheme. I mean, who could stand to benefit from this, you know, already? I mean, what kind of madman would do this? He went to the woman's home, red-faced and bent over holding his ribs, and told her he'd been beaten up and forced to drink a vial of toxin. He told her he would die unless he didn't sweat it out within 48 hours. Now, Nat, fucking you and I, we can sweat pretty well easily. That's what this woman thought too. She suggested he go for a run. But he said it wouldn't work, as he had to sweat it out in a particular way. It's that poison that exists that you can only fuck sweat your way out of. You know, that. I've been reading about that on the news, Aaron, just recently.
Fuck, dude. Oh.
Shortly thereafter, she began getting... He told her there was no antidote, as the person who beat him up was flying overseas. Like, this is getting deliciously complex. Oh, shortly after, she began getting emails from an unknown email address appearing to verify his story.
Fucking what?
The emails instructed her to perform sexual acts on the man 4 times and have sexual intercourse 3 times within the 48-hour period to exhaust the toxin from his system. The summary said the woman only consented because she believed the man's life was in danger. Following this 48 hours, the emails and threats continued. They said people she loved would be hurt if she didn't perform sexual acts with the man. No, the kinds of activity included performing the acts 3 to 7 times per day or until he fell asleep, as well as allowing the man to film it on his phone. Alright, so already, you know, like, this is all very bad and stuff. The woman began to suspect it was the man sending emails, as they included spelling mistakes and referred to him by a nickname only he ever called himself. And because he was the only person to benefit. And look.
So she fucked it.
Yeah. Like, and it sounds like a lot. And like, look, if you have like a picture of like someone's kid on your phone with a gun to their head and say, you gotta fuck me or the child dies, yeah, that's fucked up. There's a lot of points in this where I feel like you're too stupid to live.
Yeah.
Like, cause I was kind of on her side until it goes, yeah, the emails. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's kind of, why is there a wall vagina? Oh, Jesus. And it's like, yeah, there's emails. Except, you know, the emails, the guy refers to himself as only he does, and have spelling mistakes, and also this is the stupidest fucking story.
It's walnuts, bruh. Speed up might be nice. So we can attack quicker.
Alright, let's get the lead out. Let's get the lead out. Let's fuck some poison out. Because, like, you know, if I engage in the internet's latest craze of slapping a bear in the nuts and I get mauled, I'm a fucking moron. Like, that's just... Am I hitting this? Like, what's going on here? What's going on? Like, it's hard to work out what's happening. Like, there's yellow on me now. Is this... Ow. Like, do I just hit anywhere on the wall or do I have to hit the eye?
The eyes.
Okay. It's funny when it looks at you cockeyed. Fuck off, that didn't hit me. Like... I have to sweat it out. Oh, I'll just go for a run. Oh shit, I didn't think of that. No, it has to be sex sweat. Again... I don't know what alarm bells can exist for you if those aren't adequate, you know? Like, I don't know, how are we supposed to help this person not have shit like this happen to them in the future?
Can't, dude.
Like, I don't...
They're already that
Like, I'm not saying the guy shouldn't get punished. He should absolutely get punished. But like, also, you're an unbelievable moron. Like, you know... I just honestly don't know where to begin fixing this as an issue, you know? Like, oh, you know what I'll do? Well, we'll teach you about lies, I think. Alright, look, I have to...
I don't know what to do.
Oh, it's just... Oh, now the wall's coming.
Oh, yeah, this is the final phase. It's the final eyeball.
You have to, you have to do sex sweat with the Gabester in order to no, I'm on a plane. I beat Gabe up and made him drink poison that you can only fuck out of him. And now I'm flying back to my volcano lair, I'm assuming, because that's the only, and the worst part is now, when this actually happens, no one's going to believe anybody.
I bet Billy Mitchell has a volcano lair.
Oh.
His face on a mountain.
Do you think he's going to be able to maintain the rent on a volcano lair now that he's not pulling in fucking...
Nah. Like...
At least he has his hot sauce business.
Well, he's got fucking nothing else. Even his records that were legit got fucking screwed. Like...
Were they, though? Like, at this point,
The original Pac-Man run, I think, was...
I thought that got deleted anyway.
It did. All of his records got deleted. Because he cheated.
Yeah, get fucked.
Because, I mean, like, that's the thing. You can't trust someone.
Yeah,
cheated 3 times in a row.
Did you cheat? No. It's just... Best part is how dumb a lot of these cheats are, too. Like, you think these... Like, the whole MAME thing. Like, you'd think these people would know this,
It goes back to a time of, why would you cheat at this?
What a sad, miserable throne to get knocked off of.
And the worst thing is the King of Kong painted him as such a villain. And, he was a douchebag.
Yeah, I don't think the King of Kong painted him as a villain. I think Billy Mitchell just presented himself.
Well, that's what I mean. He presented him as this unlikable person this whole time and wouldn't show up to play him. And now you know why.
And you know why, yeah. So that's the thing, like, Weeby or whatever his name is the best. You know?
Well, there's fucking... He got... years after it all fucking got taken over anyway by others. Yeah, it was like 4 more record holders after that. He did take it. The guy in the King Kong did take it back as well.
Oh, cool. Oh, good on him, man. I suppose. I mean...
We're going to check out Luca's Underground Palace.
Like, I don't... it's an odd thing to dedicate yourself to, but fuck it. But I mean, lying about it, man, like, good look. Like, how... It kind of explains the sort of just quasi-psychotic glare he had on his face all the time, because, like, if I was having a white knuckle through people maybe figuring out that I lied about something so petty.
You know what he looks like to me? Disney's The Lion King? Scar. He looks like a real-life Scar.
Yeah, but, like, Scar was kind of badass.
Yeah, I know, but, because he's a lion.
Yeah.
I mean, Billy's a shitty human.
A really shitty human.
I lied at King Kong.
He looks like the kind of guy that tries to, like, preach the gospel through, like, acoustic guitar.
He does.
Like, he's got that kind of fucking beard and hair combo. Like, the weird Kenny Rogers long hair and shit.
He looks like one of the cultists you'd find in Far Cry 5.
Who'd had a bath.
Yeah.
Like, they were all filthy. They, like, honestly, like, if you don't know who the Briscoe brothers are from, like, Ring of Honor and various independent wrestling federations, look them up and tell me that that's not every fucking third enemy in Far Cry 5. Holy shit. And I was feeling bad by the end of it, because I like the Briscoes. Even though they are deranged hicks.
Deranged hicks are fun, though.
Yeah. Like, they have an actual chicken farm, and for a long time I couldn't work out... Like, because there was a NetherRealm period where, like, it was hard to actually find out what was real and what wasn't with them. Like, it's like, are they... because it's pro wrestling. People wildly accentuate parts of their actual personality. Sometimes people wholesale make shit up. So there are times it can be really fucking hard to work out whether or not someone is actually a deranged hick or whether, it's part of their fucking mystique or their aura or whatever. And then, like, a friend of mine who follows them a little more closely than I was like, no, they have an actual chicken farm with a sign out front saying biddies and growed ones.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so I feel like it's a tweaking of reality, but not a very big tweaking. Like when I play it being a retarded jerk. It's like when really I'm just, in real life I'm not retarded.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the tests say anyway.
Yeah. Tests, They only find what they're designed to look for.
That scares me. That's why medical is such a shit show. Because it's like, those tests are designed to look for these exact things. What if you've got some weird mystery disease no one else has? Well, you're fucked.
Fucking Billy Mitchell has nothing to live for right now. Like, I'm just generally curious as to how a mind like that's gonna cope. Like, I just wish we could sort of seal him in a fucking...
He'll make stage some big comeback and fail spectacularly.
Yeah, I feel like that's he's gonna do some
And he'll be
redemption.
a big dick about it.
He'll attempt a redemption arc, but like just completely transparently, with like no actual. He won't give a fuck. He'll just get caught cheating again. That's my bet. He'll get caught cheating again. He'll say that he's really done it this time.
What did he even do? He played on unauthorized hardware.
He played it on MAME, which
what does that do?
Well, okay, it just means it's not like because you can. Well, it's emulated, and emulated adds issues. Is it like a hacked ROM?
Yeah.
That might have like just
higher
a few
scoring or something.
Well, I mean, they'd noticed that, but there might be like just a few things in like the generation of like enemies and shit. Like there's little things, very little things you can do to like fucking.
Basically, only things the people who play it competitively would know.
Would know. Like when you're talking about getting 100 extra points is enough to be the fucking difference. This shit matters. So you have to play it on our original chip. And just the fact that it's like, hey, you played that on MAME, and like specifically too, like Twin Galaxies doesn't let you play on MAME.
No, it's got to be fucking authentic.
Yeah. And he said he hadn't, and everyone was like, well, yeah, because they load differently. Like the OG chip and the MAME screens load in a different fashion. If you slow the footage down, you can see it. And he's there going, it's not on MAME. And it's like, it clearly is. It's MAME. We slowed it down.
Like the worst thing that's going to come out of that is the judges, because so many judges vetted for him.
Oh yeah, no. Twin Galaxies has had a tenuous grip on any credibility for a while. Now it has zero. Like, as far as I'm concerned, Twin Galaxies just in general should be stricken from any record of fucking importance. Like, they are clearly just a deranged boys club of sad beards.
Fire them all. Fucking start it over.
Who fucking cares? Like, we have the internet now. We don't need Twin Galaxies.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Like, what the fuck are these cunts you good for? Like, oh, we'll watch it and make sure it happened. No, fuck you. What you're gonna do is get the actual fucking, a chip, play it with a webcam that everyone has. Like, it's 2018. What, you can't record gameplay and put it on the internet?
You can do it on your fucking phone.
Yeah.
And it can still look good.
Well, again, it's not, you're not doing it to look good. You're doing it to prove you can get the highest score. I don't give a flying fuck. Like,
yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is, like, when camera phones were so bad, you couldn't tell what was going on. You couldn't see the score.
Oh, yeah, those, I suppose, like the flip phones and shit.
Yeah. Fucking 1.2 megapixel camera. 0.6 megapixel camera. I had one of those. 0.6. Ugh. 2 meg was a fucking big deal when that came out.
I remember that.
Look, you can slightly fucking make out what it is.
You can kind of see. Yeah. Shit.
I think that's a fucking...
Where are we going?
To the water palace.
Oh, okay.
I forgot where it is. Looking for the cannon.
Check the map. Is there a map?
There's no map.
I feel like there should be a map.
I think I just went in a circle. Guns.
Oh, the map will have been in the booklet.
Yeah.
Go up. I think it's up. I'm gonna have to like switch my brain on now so I can do this.
I'm pretty sure it is up.
Because I got a good sense of direction from bumbling around Brisbane. Hoos.
Boobo. Boobump Village.
Because like I don't. What credibility does Twin Galaxies have?
They got nothing.
Yeah, like I mean, as it is, the credibility they had with their fucking, crack squad of nepotistic beard guys and molesters, and now provable blatant cheats. Like the cheating was always kind of, it was always suspicious. Like even King of Kong, they were like, oh yeah, Steve Weeb set a record, and then no, Billy set a record, and we watched it last night, and there's no video. It's like that's the most retarded thing I've ever heard. Like, guys, do you think we're gonna, short of like sex poison?
Yeah, it's also like, hey, Billy, you lost the score. A day later, I've got it back.
I got it back.
What? Fuck off.
Oh, where's the video? Oh, there's no video. Oh, what? Oh, the independent Twin Galaxies guys are gonna say it was, it's true. Oh, that's not wildly suspicious at all. That's not. Huh.
Fuck my PCs.
Look. Oh, I don't want to. Yeah, thank you.
Reading's bad, Gabe.
Yeah, reading is the first step toward thinking. Okay. I don't need any herbs then. Fuck you.
Give a hoot. Touch my dick. In your local library.
Your local library. See a penis. Apparently bum wanking is an actual legit issue.
The fuck is bum wanking?
Oh, just bums masturbating in the library.
Ah.
Because you can use the internet for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like...
Well, not in fucking Australian libraries.
Sure you can.
They usually charge you $2.
Really?
Yeah. Well, they used to. It's been a long time since I've been in the library.
Yeah. There's, you know, the internet exists.
Yeah, I have literally no fucking reason to go.
Like, I understand the utility of public libraries and stuff. It's just, you know...
They're great.
Well, I'm an introvert, so I don't like going outside.
If I read books, I'd download them. I'd get digital versions.
Yeah, I get digital copies as well. Because it's like $10 on Google Play, and I just go, boop, it's on my tablet. Oh, that's nice.
Fucking, like, comic apps are the best thing to have in a comics ever. Yeah. Like, I read so much fucking comics just because they're in app form.
Yeah, like, I haven't bothered to, like, sort of get it, but you know, back in a while. Like, I had it for a while, and I read, like, pretty much everything I wanted to read, and then I stopped. But the Marvel Unlimited app's really good.
It's really good, yeah.
Like, because you pay... It's like Netflix, but you just get all of Marvel.
It's $10 a month, and it's like, here's all of Marvel. You don't get the new release stuff. It comes out, like, 4 to 8 weeks later, but...
Yeah, it's like 8 weeks.
The rest of the catalog, going back to
you can...
original age, it's there.
Yeah, you can go back and, like, read early X-Men, which is the funniest goddamn shit in the world.
Chronicles it for you. It goes, hey, Age of Ultron. You click it, and it goes, here's all the tie-ins in the reading order.
Yeah, you can read it in reading order.
Thank Christ.
Yeah.
Because comic book reading orders
is a...
Holy shit.
Fucking...
Because they split them across 50 different fucking issues.
And it's like, oh, yeah, and there's also some optional ones.
Did you read Wolverine 25?
Yeah.
Which then did you read Catwoman 15?
It's like trying to work out fucking Hebrew that had, like, no vowels. It's like, oh, yeah, we'll just leave the vowels out. You'll figure it out. It's like,
literally, I don't know what to do. Fucking Gemma said go back to the water palace. I did, and he's like, I don't care.
What did we just got a walnut or some shit, didn't we? Alright, fucking... out comes the phone. Out comes the fucking phone. Alright, no, don't you get your phone out. I'm getting the phone out so I can look up a goddamn walkthrough for it.
I've got one, like, in my...
Oh, okay.
I got one loaded up already.
I'm just looking at that, like, New Zealand poison sex article. Because again, like...
That's fucking boggling, dude.
Yeah, like... You know, like, getting tricked into fucking somebody is essentially all of sex. Like, every girl that I've had, you know, some kind of short-term sexual relationship that turned into something weird because they were insane, they, you know, made the bold claim that they weren't insane. Which I think's unfair. Because I outwardly, directly tell you that I am, like, a dick, and I don't want to be in a relationship because I'm a dick, and I'm easily distracted and get easily bored. And, you know, they say that that's okay, you know, at least a few of them did, and then, you know, it's not okay, it turns out. And then I've just been tricked into getting yelled at like we're in a relationship, even though that wasn't what I signed up for. So, for like, you know, the tricks have to be honest. You know, it's okay if you grow to hate somebody over a period of time. That's perfectly natural. It's okay if there's miscommunications and different ideas of what a relationship should be. Perfectly natural, perfectly fine. But, like, you're not allowed to, like, pretend to be somebody else, really. I mean, there's instances where I disagree there, too, though. Like, there was this one woman who, like, had sex with a guy because she thought he was Harry. Prince Harry.
Oh, fucking me.
Yeah, and it's like... That kind of pissed me off, because, like, the fact that you're upset by it means you're not attracted to Prince Harry, you're attracted to the idea of a prince. Which means you're a skank bag. Because if I got tricked into having sex with a woman that looked like, you know, like Kat Dennings, but it wasn't Kat Dennings, I wouldn't be upset, because I still had sex with a chick that looked like Kat Dennings. Or like Emily Rudd or something, like, I know, because that's the part that I want. I'm not just fascinated with this person because of what they are, I'm fascinated with the person because of, you know, something honest and kind and true, like what they look like. You know, their superficial appearance.
Dude, did you know there's something like called fucking what is it? Sanpaku eyes? And you know that chick, the chick who was that fucking what's her face? The over something girlfriend, I can't remember the middle word.
Oh yeah, over-attached girlfriend.
Yeah. That she's got a condition called Sanpaku eyes. And it's a very rare way that your eyes sort of look like anime eyes. And it's just people gravitate to it because they can't look away. They're just like, holy shit, look at this.
Giant eyeballs.
Yeah, it's
That sounds like she does have giant eyes. I don't think that's a condition, though.
No, dude, I've legit seen other people with exact same eyes.
Well, yeah, but I'm not saying, like, there's other people that have big eyes. Like, some cunts have big eyes. Like, one of my girlfriends had giant eyes. And she used to try to use them to get me to do things. And that worked an awful lot. You know, I'm just... You know... But to a degree, you know, you have to, like... Not always fall for that.
Did I take the right way?
But, like, you know, at a certain point, like, if I... You know, like, if I rolled up and said, you know, to any of these women, like, hey, you have to have sex with me because I've been poisoned and only sex sweat gets rid of it. Like, I don't... Like, if you fall for that, I don't know what to do with you on an existential... I don't know if you're qualifiable as human at that point. I think my cat wouldn't fall for that, you know? Like, I don't... Like, I don't know
very
how to...
stupid girl, dude. Like,
Yeah, like... And, you know, especially when you're like, oh, yeah, the emails came, and it's like, all right, well, that's...
how did they know to email you? Who?
I know, like, just ask any question. And again, using the nickname that only he uses.
What was his nickname, did it say?
It didn't say,
Damn
tragically.
it.
Yeah, I know. I was bitterly pissed off that wasn't in the article, because I need to know what that loophole is in female psychology that just lets them fucking... Like, because that's the only explanation, is this some kind of magic word that makes women do sex. Because nobody can be that dumb.
No.
Like, how do you live? You fucking root vegetable.
Not well.
Probably really well. Like, I'm assuming you just bumble around, and apart from being occasionally tricked into sex, you're just, you know, you're
Full
otherwise...
asswards backwards into money.
Because it just fucks me up, because normally it's like, yeah, that's fucked, like, you know, it's absolutely scummy behavior, and it's, you know, it's not okay. But, like, you know, then I feel like at some point it's me whacking a bear in the testicles and being surprised at what happens. It's like...
Toxin-only sex can sweat out. That fucking breaks me, dude. I need to step up my fucking game, obviously.
Yeah, hey, baby. Wanna help me detox? Fucking, I hate when I have to take control of the character to walk her around a fucking thing. Fuck it, I'm steering now, it's me. I dream of Genie gonna get your fuck poison going. Someone tricked me into swallowing a toxin. Someone beat me up and made me swallow a toxin and I can only have sex. Why? What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what cause and effect system does this woman have in her brain? You know, like... So this is the kind of person that just thinks, like, in every tap are just, like, little elves that make water. Like, they weave it together out of oxygen and, you know...
I love plumbing. That is the best invention in the new world.
It really is.
Plumbing and toilets.
Yeah, like, honestly, like... Fucking water comes to the house, poo goes away. That's important. Like, fucking... Like, I've taken a squat shit a few times in my life, and it's terrible. It's awful. I don't wanna, you know, I don't wanna have to squat over dirt and poop. It's fucking... It's the worst part. You know, I like to be... You know what? I wake up in the morning, and I stagger half of sleep into the bathroom, accidentally kick my cat in the head 3 or 4 fucking times because her idea of saying hello is to deftly weave between my feet like a snowspeeder. Like, I'm at the point of counting how many times I kick the moron in the head in a row. Because I've juggled her like a soccer ball. Because I'll boot her with one and go, look out, and move. Like, I'll sidestep to try and not hit her. Meanwhile, she'll be sidestepping because she doesn't want to get hit by the foot that she was just belting toward. And naturally, I kick it again. Record so far is 5. Yeah, which is a lot for, like, and you know, it's...
Oh boy, we can upgrade the bow.
Does that make it good now?
No.
Figs.
I don't think so. I'll check.
Won't be. Like, if it's just got a bit more range. Like, so it's just not ass tier. Oh, okay, what?
No. Still got the same range.
Yeah, like, the whip is longer. And that reminds me of when Geef's middle pile driver was like, had more range than Lariat. And it's like, this is not how any of this should work.
Guess I'll stay the night, you little fucking dwarf man.
Like, imagine going to a woman with a note from your mum saying you have to have sex with me. Like,
dog ate my homework, have sex with me.
I got a doctor's certificate. Like, yeah, this is to certify that you need to have sex with Gabriel. It's like, nah.
We'll catch you next time, folks.
Keep It Classy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know.